Y'all, I'm back with a bun, more stuff, and of course, things to talk about. So let's get to chatting. Okay, so bing boom bop bam. The girl surprisingly is almost done using up the crazy sexy curl mousse. Who knew the little mousse slick down overlay of the braids and the twists was gonna be the way that I got through that product? Baby girl, I'm so excited to say good riddance. Speaking of mousse, I decided to re-up on my Frizz Patrol because we are getting in dangerous territory. We're getting in dangerous territory, and in my last couple styles, I decided to start using more Frizz Patrol because it doesn't have silicone, it's not heavy on the hair, and I have found that I can use a pretty generous amount of this, get some good shine without flaking, without crunching, all the things. So Frizz Patrol has moved her way up to the top of the list. We're gonna get into more of my thoughts on Frizz Patrol in a little bit, but she's kind of struck this excitement, sparked this excitement within me because I was like, you know what? I really do want to look into some more mousses and really look into different texture mousses. The one that you can kind of see in here, it's not very pressurized, but it comes out as a foam, is cool. But I was like, when I was a kid and I would get my hair braided up, and you know that back in the day when you was dipping the hair in the hot water and putting a towel on your neck and all of that, you had the African ladies braiding your scalp. That's what I'm talking about, back in the day. The mousse and the foam that I used to use looked like this, and it would come out like a crazy firm mound, and they would just put it all over the hair, right? So I said, what about that? I want to get back to that. I want to try that out and see if I could put it over, you know, my twists. Speaking of over my twists, if you guys have not already caught on, I am not a mousse foam on my individual strands kind of girl. Will I do it again? I don't know, because I did a mousse only twist out for a hair refresh. It was cool. Could I do it on freshly washed hair? I think I could. So I think I might spin the block on it, but I don't believe that it's gonna be like my go-to way of using mousse, just because I like my routine. I like the way that I do my twists or my braids with a cream, grease, whatever. And then as a topper, a little finishing setting step, the mousse comes into play. It's just become my thing and I really like it. I also really like that it gives me the kind of firmness and definition and hold on the outer parts of all of my strands, but I don't feel like my strands are all kind of hard. Like I feel like it still lets me maintain some softness. So yeah, if you were curious as to why I only wear mousse on the outside of my twists, like I only put it on the outside and I don't like rake it through my individual strands, I think it's just kind of my thing. And also, another theory I have is I have fine high density hair, and so me doing mousse on the outside of my twists versus individual strands, I would be really using a lot more. Like it would be a completely different impact on my hair, even with the same Frizz Patrol. So yeah, that's a little bit about that, babes. But here is my new Frizz Patrol. So we got this one, and then we got the one that I re-upped on. Fun fact again, this is the first time that I have bought Frizz Patrol full price in a long time. I feel like almost every time I've purchased this, it's been $6.99 at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or whatever. So the fact that I purchased this for $11.99 for my $11 from my beauty supply shows that it's worth the price point. Like I didn't care. I was like, I want to make sure that I find it. I'm not trying to roll the dice at Marshall's once a week for the next month trying to find it. Anyway, so because I am on this different texture mousse journey, I wanted to start with a low threshold, going along with my strategy for using travel size. So obviously there was a little spoiler alert with this being a travel size. You guys see it's very tiny, but this is the Tresemme Extra Hold Shaping Mousse. I wanted to go for a couple things. The criteria for the mousse was very easy. Number one, does it come in a travel size? Okay, I'm talking 2.5 to 3 ounces. Number 2, does it give me that foam, like thick old school foam kind of that I'm going for? And then number 3, girl, is it lower, like less expensive than like $5? Okay, I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of money. I already spent $10 on the pattern mousse. I'm curious, so that's why I got it, but I'm not about to spend $10 on 3 ounces of mousses just willy-nilly, okay? And then number 4 is it silicone free? And it's funny, because you guys know I'm a silicone girly. I enjoy silicone, but I also know not to go overboard at this point in my natural hair journey. And if I am going in with a deep conditioner with silicone, okay, and then I'm going in with a styler that may or may not have silicone, I prefer to just have my mousses not have silicone, so that way I'm not adding any, you know, weight or stickiness or tackiness over top of my styled hair. And I learned this from utilizing the TGIN Honey Whip Hydrating Mousse. I do really like this mousse and I've enjoyed it quite a bit, but because it has dimethicone, I noticed that if I use it a little more than sparingly, I noticed this kind of waxy film heavy coating on my hair. So this little bit of mousse makes a difference over top of a product with silicone. And so that means I have to be a little bit more selective of when I use this, rather than the Frizz Patrol. I can use this with a silicone styler, without a silicone styler. I can do whatever. It's not gonna give me that build-up residue, way down feeling on the hair. Okay, boom, back to the Tresemme babes. Now this is a hold 4 out of 5. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you might know that I do use Tresemme hairspray in the summertime. Sometimes I use it for my stretch styles. It really is helpful to have hairspray on deck as a curly girl, kinky curly natural girl. And so I was like, you know what? I like the Tresemme extra hold hairspray. Let's try the extra hold mousse, girl. So the ingredients, I could not really tell you too much about it besides the fact that it does not have silicone, because I'm not familiar with mousse ingredients like that. Get me into the cream, get me to the leave-ins, to the deep conditioners. You get a little, you know, ingredient nerd. The mousses and the gels, the custards, I have no good clue, girl. I really don't know. As long as it don't say xanthan gum and take me back to a dark place, we're good. So that's the one. The other one that I decided to get, and by the way, this was $3.50 or $4 at my local beauty supply. Not bad. Don't get me wrong. I do know at Walmart you can get the 40-ounce one of this for $4 as well, but I don't need 40 ounces of a mousse that I might not use. Okay, so this is an investment for me to not feel like I have too much product in the stash. Even though I could go for price and value, I'm not trying to do that in this season. So the other product that I got is the Vigorol Curls Mousse. It says super hold enriched with argan oil, and it creates a super silky, shiny curl, non-drying. Oh my gosh. Guys, it has silicone, I'm tight. But guess what? The receipt is right here. Okay, so we're gonna act like this one's not here. Now don't get me wrong, I already have it, so it's like, could I just keep it? I could. I really could. So I might just keep it. I don't know if it's necessary going back to the beauty supply, but I thought this did not have silicone. Bummer. Now that we've gotten through the mousses, let's talk a little bit about some free samples, babes, because my local beauty supply like me, and I be knowing people by name in there. They like me, okay? We be talking about people modeling careers and all types of stuff in there. So they gave me a bunch of packets. I have 8 packets of free samples. Now there are some duplicates, but I wanted to share with you guys some stuff that I got. So because we got some Frizz Patrol mousse, I think the homie knew, and he gave me some Aunt Jackie's. So this is the Aunt Jackie's Hold Tight Braid and Twist Gel. This feels very, very thick in the packet. And for my fine strands, something like this as an edge control could be cool. But on braids and twists like that, girl, this would probably rip my little hair out. It says it's an extra firm hold. So yeah, I do have Shine and Jam, which I'm gonna continue using up. But yeah, maybe I'll do a slick back one day in my dreams and I can use this. Okay, still nice to have a free sample. The next thing are two products that I've never heard of. They just threw them in here, and a lot of times the thing about the free sample thing is it's a slippery sliding slope, because they'll give me free samples for stuff and then they won't have the full size. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really like this cream that y'all gave me, and they'll be like, yeah, we don't have the 8 ounce. So then why did you? But okay, thank you, Mr. Wong. So anyway, this is the Pro 23 Infusium, okay, now curl defining cream. That's where y'all got me, because it's a curl defining cream. It says it's lightweight formula, non-sticky. Guys, let me know if you've heard of this before, but girl, I've never heard of this. I have no clue, okay? But it has baobab oil, coconut, shea, castor seed oil. Come on now. If we get into the ingredients, it's a bunch of stuff I can't pronounce, so I don't know where all them oils are. Oh wait, at the very end of the ingredient list. This is probably gonna go right into a deep conditioner. I like to use creams and conditioners and stuff like that in my conditioner cocktails, especially if it's just a little bit like this. Helps to give it a little bit more thickness, creaminess, decadence, and works pretty well. So this is probably going to be in a conditioner cocktail. Let's talk about the other sample that they gave me, which is the same brand, Pro 23 Infusium with an M at the end. I don't get it. Curl Hold Gel. Now this one says it's flexible hold, protects from humidity, okay? And you guys know I'm not really a gel girl, but this seems like it could be interesting. Kind of feels like a jelly custardy through the packet, which is kind of cool. Not a bad deal, especially because it was free, okay? And last but not least, we have a sample of something that I have always thought about trying and have always decided against, which is the Aunt Jackie's Curl La La Defining Curl Custard. Every time I look at the back of this product, I'm always unimpressed, and that's why I don't buy it, especially because the jar is like 12 ounces or 16 ounces. I'm not spending money on it, even at Marshall's, okay, for $6.99. But I do see that this product has some polyquats pretty high up. It's got shea butter, soybean oil, which is a red flag for me because it makes me break out. But then we get into some dimethicone, and it honestly just has a lot of copolymers and stuff like that. Like, it just seems like water, hold, and silicone, which could be cool, but it kind of seems like it's more in that like next of us realm with a lot more ingredients on the ingredient list. So I don't really know, but of course I'm gonna give it a try. I might squeeze this out of here and put it into like a little jar, and then that way it'll all be together when I want to do a little, maybe I'll try it on a couple twists or something like that. But heavy on the free sample part, okay babes? Heavy on the free. So yeah, I just wanted to clock back in, chat a little bit. It's so funny how when your hair is in a protective style, girl, the content be getting real chatty real quick because it's not like I'm doing my hair. I'm just waiting for this stuff to get flaky so I can wash it out. But I'm excited because I have a fun wash day coming up once I take this down. So the next time you guys see a video from me, it's probably gonna be a little bit like a part 1, part 2 situation, because I know that I'm gonna take this out, see how my hair is doing, how it's feeling. I'm not gonna pre-poo, but I am going to double cleanse. I'm gonna do like the Briogeo, then the honey cream, then a curl conditioner cocktail, and then I'm gonna go in with the Pattern Moisture Milk. And I do plan on breaking into this Goddess Curls cream with a leave-in detangler as a cream for the first time. So I'm excited. We have a lot of things coming up when the curls come back, but best believe the Frizz Patrol is going to be having the frizz under control, under patrol. I am not playing games or winning stupid prizes. For the near future, Frizz Patrol is going to be that girl. Even if I try something new that I've never used, I'm at the place in my kind of experimentation. I'm not gonna do a section just with the cream and then a section. I'm probably always gonna put the mousse over top because the mousse just makes it better. And that's just that on that. So thank you guys so much for watching yet another video on the Curls and Commentary channel. Thank you once again for being subscribed. If you're a neighbor in the community, and if you're not, and you're just kind of here watching, peeping all the things, baby, I appreciate you for getting to the end of the video. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, do all them things down below, and I will see you in the next video.